guys, it is MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you're brand new, I'm very excited that you decided to join me here today for another little mini custom content shopping haul. And today I have a couple of more hairs for us to check out. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to filter to just the custom content items that I have downloaded, and we're going to test them on my absolutely gorgeous test sim here. So these are very, very diverse hairs, and actually some of them you may have seen in the screenshots of my current household that I've been sharing over on Twitter, but I wanted to highlight these, and you can probably tell from these thumbnails a lot of them are very similar. They're very small variations. So we're going to check them all out and just kind of comb through them. You can see that I've kind of sort of favored particular creators as well and kind of grabbed a bunch of their items. So we're going to go ahead and dive right in. This very first hair I love so very much. I feel like we don't have this kind of, or at least not enough of this representation in Creative Sim currently. So I love this hair because you do get this head wrap here, but you also get it in two versions. So this is a braided version. You can kind of see up top. It's hard to kind of get into, but there's also this dread version as well, which I love. I actually don't know which one I prefer. I think I probably prefer the braided one, but the dread one is really pretty as well. So I really enjoy those. The color of the wrap does not change with the hair color, as you can see, but really, really gorgeous. And I love that kind of representation. The next hair that I wanted to show you guys is this one. And granted, I did not download the clips that you can probably see in the thumbnail. You can do that if you want to, but there is kind of this like clipped back version, or in this case, kind of tucked behind the ear version of this hair, which is a little bit longer. This is kind of my preferred length, to be honest. But then there's also this other version that just kind of has these front layers as well as the medium layers here untucked from behind the ear. So it's a very small change, a very small variation. However, you can see the details here too. The little kind of, I don't want to call them sideburns, but like you can see the little hairs over here by the hairline getting closer to the ear, and here you're just kind of covering it up. So it's a very simple hair, but it's very, very pretty. And I didn't even mention at the beginning that these are all Maxis match hairs. So I'm really excited about that. I usually don't go too alpha. It's just not my style. I usually go pretty Maxis match. So that's a majority of what you're going to see here. This next one is by Vikai, and it is adorable. Just look at it. Like I could see this on, like a university student or something like that. And I love it because we do have some braided looks, but this combines this little poof, like a bun look, as well as French braids all the way down the back of the head. And then the little bangs here are even braided in the front, and they just kind of hang there. And I really like it. As you can see, if the sim does turn their head, it can cut into the chin. So you know what? If that's the only complaint I have, that's pretty darn good. Like, it's a beautiful hair. The hairline is perfect. That part is like spot on. And it's really just a gorgeous hair because you can see all of the textures and details of the hair in the back here tying into the braids. So overall, I love this hair, and I definitely want to use it on a few of my sims. Now, I haven't tested to see. Let's go ahead and see if we can. It works with teens as well. All right, cool. Most of these are compatible with different life stages, especially teens or adults or elders and stuff like that. There aren't many child conversions, if any, in this kind of haul that I have here, but it is something that I'm always on the lookout for. The next hair that I want to show you guys is by Tech Sims, and it is very elegant and very full, and I absolutely adore it. Like, look at these long curls draping down the back, as well as the curls in the front. And I think you guys have realized at this point, something I really love are just like little strands of hair in the front, because let me tell you, I wear my hair up so often that it is fairly broken, and I always have these little like baby hairs and flyaways like all over the place. So when there are actively like just different pieces of hair that have been left to do what they please on a sim, I really like it. So this is really full. And I don't know, I just really like the curl detail too, because we do have some hairs that are similar to this, but not many. And the simplicity of like having the clip in the back too is really, really beautiful. And I don't know, I've actually never taken a close enough look. It almost looks like there's different color details in this as well, added to the dark color of the black hair. I could be making that up. I don't know. But we'll go on to the next one. So I downloaded a ton of hairs by Sims Trouble. Amazing creator, love everything. Again, love the little wispies, but this one is cute and it is actually unisex too. So this one, and I believe this one here, it's available for your female and male Sims. I love it. I absolutely love something that is fluid like that. So this one's really pretty. I actually use this more so on male Sims than I do my female Sims, but I love it because it's got the little tiny bun on the top and the rest of the layers are just flowing freely down the back. And of course you have the little wispies in the front here. I also noticed that this one looks particularly blue compared to like the EA black. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you see like the slight variations? I noticed it myself, but we'll go on to the next hair too. Again, by Sims Trouble, there's this beautiful hair, and I could picture this. I'm totally kind of like typecasting the hair, I guess you could say, but I could see this on, like, if you made a mid-century home and you were doing like this 50s housewife thing. This is like a 50s and 60s style hair in my head. I could be totally wrong. Actually, it's more so 70s, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of 70s or 80s. I'm no expert, but I was trying to pinpoint the time period where I would probably have seen this hair before. But it's really beautiful. Again, it's layered. The texture is really nice. It has a lot of flow. And I love that it does hang in the front as well as down the Sims back. So that's really beautiful. The next one by Sims Trouble is this one that I showed just a few seconds ago, and it is just kind of this short hairstyle with a few strands of hair over here on the left side. And what I noticed here is this is a very blue-black, like EA match black hair, whereas this one almost has like gray highlights in it. I don't know if that was necessarily intentional. I mean, I'm sure every aspect of the creation of these hairs was intentional, but this is a true black hair, and that is something that we kind of don't have in game. Like, literally it is the color black. Like, this is what I would expect if I put a black hair on my sim compared to this one that's almost like bluish black. I don't know if that's just me. Maybe it's my reshade that kind of accentuates that too. I'm totally not ignorant to that, but this is a true black hair. So I really like this one. Again, very simple, kind of elegant, but also a little carefree. And even though I don't usually go for the shorter hairstyles, this one's kind of like I don't know, I'd consider that like a shortish medium length. You know, it's not too short. The next one by Sims Trouble is this one right here, again in that very true black color, but so gorgeous because it almost looks like some of the wavier hairs that we do have, but there are these bang pieces in the front and it just looks a lot more full and frames the Sim's face so much better. So I really enjoy this hair. I love the little bun, and again, that true black color is absolutely stunning and I'm obsessed with it. I actually almost use this on my sim, who's basically the main focus of my legacy right now that I'm sharing over on Twitter because I thought it was absolutely beautiful. The next one by Sims Trouble is this hair right here, and again, just very wavy, very simple, that true black color. There's a piece in the front as well as it flowing down the back here, and it almost kind of resembles a hair that we got with University, except it's a little less wavy and kind of a little bit more chaotic in the waves. Like, they don't seem as balanced on each side, which I really enjoy because I feel like that's super realistic. So that's a very pretty one if you are looking for just like a longer hair to kind of put on your Sims that's rather plain. And that's in no way an insult in any way, shape, or form, but it's just a plain, natural downdo, and I really like it. This next one by Sims Trouble is also a favorite of mine because we don't have a lot of bangs that look like real bangs, and these do. I really enjoy these bangs because they do kind of part in the center, which personally, I don't have bangs. I had bangs when I was younger. I haven't had them for a very long time because I have a cowlick like right in the front of my head, and my bangs would never cooperate, whereas this looks kind of like a natural flow of bang in the front here, and I really like it, as well as the rest of the hair. It's just very full, very long and wavy and curly, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I would be curious if any of the different kind of like head accessories, like any kind of like bandanas or headbands, could work with this hair. I didn't actually look if it was like accessory compatible, but I probably should because that would be really gorgeous as well. And now these next two hairs by Sim Trouble, they're just different variations of the same hair. So this is the first version. I could say the same things over and over again. I love the texture, I love the true black color, and there's this really beautiful, fun, colorful headband that comes with this version. And now in this version, it's just the hair being tucked back on that one shoulder. So if you want there to be hair on both sides, or if you'd like it tucked back behind one shoulder, you can do that. So it's version A and version B. I don't actually truthfully know which one is which in regards to how it's listed on the creator's site, but I absolutely love those small variations because, I don't know, we're just missing them, and I really enjoy those. The next one is by Sims Trouble as well, the last one by that creator, and it is a shorter version. It almost looks like a hair that we have, but again, it adds that very fun bandana, and it is just absolutely stunning. I think this is probably the cutest hair that I downloaded for the sake of this haul. The next one actually is broken. I will show you because I did not remove it, but I do have to track this one down. It's by Maxi, and it was a really stunning hair, so hopefully I can find it in a version that is not this broken. If you are wondering, this is a great way to identify if a piece of CC that you have in CAS is broken. However, usually it makes your sim look kind of like a demon. I got really lucky here that it honestly just makes it look like she got a bad buzz. So yeah, I don't know, I learned how to kind of like identify and remove custom content that's broken and kind of like narrow it down. If you guys want to know how to do that, definitely just let me know. But I learned from the great Urban Sims, so definitely check out her tutorial over on her channel. I don't know how recent it was, but it really helped me identify the broken CC in my game and pull it out without having to test each and every one. I was able to get basically the file name to pull it out instead of having to like test every one and just make a guess. So anyway, this next one is also absolutely stunning because it looks like a head wrap. Now, I haven't actually been able to tell if this is supposed to be a head wrap or if it is supposed to be the hair. I feel like it's a head wrap, but when you change the color of the hair, the wrap matches said color. So I feel like it's supposed to be hair. And I honestly don't know. I don't want to make that assumption. But I still really, really love it. I love, love, love it because it shows, you know, the braids and everything underneath. And the rest of it, I mean, it looks like there's a ton of hair going on here and it's all wrapped up in that head wrap. And it is just really beautiful. It's really beauty. It's really, really beautiful. I just love this representation. I love diverse hairstyles representing different cultures and areas of the world and identifications and just everything. So this is probably one of my favorites as well, but we're about to get into a few of my absolute favorites. So hang on tight. This next one is a very straight do, and there is a little clip here in the front. I could see this for maybe like a teenager or whatever life stage you choose to apply it to, but it is very, very beautiful and very straight again, but very full texture. Like, I love how much volume is in this hair, even though it is a straight kind of down do. That's something I really, really appreciate in a lot of custom content items. This next one, oh my God, I was so excited when I found this. I absolutely love dreadlocks. I think they are stunning. I love the actual religious context to dreadlocks and what they represent and what they stand for some people. For those that don't have them for religious purposes, they are still just so incredibly stunning. And I used this hair on, again, one of my Sims in my current household, Legacy. And it is absolutely beautiful no matter what hair color you apply it to. Like, it is incredible and crazy and just beautiful and natural, and it just makes me so happy. Let's make it pink. Why not? But I absolutely love this so much, and it is, again, we have like a few different kind of dreaded looks in the game, but I love this one so, so much. It is just, it's probably, you know what, I'm gonna call it right now, by Savvy Sweet. This is my favorite hair that I got. It really is. But we will move on to the next one because honestly, I could just keep this on her and let her go and I'd be perfectly happy. This next one is by Navy's Sim. I'm probably mispronouncing that. I'm terrible with pronunciation, so I apologize. But you can see the little thumbnail right here, and I do have everything linked down below and on my Pinterest, so you can find it. But it is a very simple little short do, again with the little buns. I just love the little buns, I don't know why. And these are much fuller bangs compared to this style right here that kind of just had the more, I guess the thinner bangs, we'll just kind of go with that. But these have like the thicker bangs. And there's this little piece up here in the bun that came loose. I don't know why, but I really honed in on that because it's realistic. No one's hair looks this perfect all day, every day, right? So I really like this one too. It's really adorable. Again, I could see that for like a university student or something. And now we're going to move on to kind of the last like 9. I don't even know if I have an even number here, but this one, there are 2 variations again of this hair, and I've got to back up to let all the hair shine through. Look at this. Like the most gorgeous thing I have ever seen. And look at how real this looks. It looks so real. The texture is unbelievable. I want to send her out like that with like a full fro that almost looks like it's dreading a little bit too. It is just so stunning. And then there's a second variation of it where this side almost looks like it was not shaved off, but like pulled back. I don't really even know. So you could have it on just that right side, or you can have the full do. And I mean, either one is absolutely beautiful. So I love this hair too. If you guys are looking for more hairs like this, definitely track this one down and then check out that creator's page because there are a few more as well, including these 2. This is the one that I have on my sim currently in my legacy challenge as well for my male sim. So these are unisex as well. And it is, again, so beautiful. It almost looks like it's dreading a little bit. There's this beautiful kind of bun on top. And then the B version just doesn't have the bun on top. So you could, again, get this beautiful kind of like dreaded curly texture just without the bun if you wanted to. But I love the bun. The bun is what does it for me. So these, including the dreadlock hair, like these are my favorite that I got this round. My absolute favorite. So shout out to those creators because you are bringing representation to The Sims, even more so, and I absolutely adore it. And these last few are, again, some of my favorites. Some of them are very, very cute, and they can actually be used for children as well, I believe. At least 1 or 2 of them can. I might have to test it out with her and make her a child. But this one's really adorable because we have something similar to this, but it basically kind of, it almost looks like it's braided. Maybe braided or twisted and then tied off here. So it's kind of a shorter do, but it does kind of separate it and make it a little bit fuller on the sim. And then we have more from Marceau. I absolutely love Marceau's hair and I'm hoping for more all of the time. But there's this really adorable one. Again, another short do. It is a little curly and wavy and it has these big hair clips in the front, which typically I would not gravitate towards, but I think that they are so adorable. Even the thumbnail, like it is so freaking cute. And then we have 2 more that, of course, I am very drawn to because of the texture and the representation that they bring. This, I believe, here, let me try it on. Oh no, she looks totally different. It doesn't actually go for children. Oh, that's a bummer. I thought it did, but it definitely will work for a teenager. Yeah, it'll work for a teenager and an adult and elders and whatnot. So I kind of wish I'll have to find like a child version of this or similar to this because I know there are definitely some out there. But yeah, there's like this zigzagged part down the back, which is such a cute detail and so different from anything that we have in game. And then, of course, these little hair ties. I remember those. I used to like hurt my knuckles on them all the time. I would even use them in my hair. And yeah, I don't have fond memories of them, but they look adorable here. And then again from Marceau is this beautiful hair, again with another wrap. And this kind of looks very similar to a hair that we got with University. However, the one that we got with University seems dreaded, where this one seems braided. So that one's really, really adorable as well. And it does not change with the hair color again. However, I believe that there is an accessory, so I'm gonna see if I can track it down. There is. So there's an accessory that will allow you to actually go ahead and change the color. And I believe it's compatible with other hairstyles as well. I just have not tested it. So it is 2 separate objects, which I actually don't mind at all. I love being able to customize not only the headband here, the head wrap, but also the hair itself. So great appreciation for that there. And last but not least is just this very cute, sweet, straight, and kind of jaggedly cut little short hairdo that I absolutely adore. I feel like, here, I'm gonna try to replicate the thumbnail just a little bit and toss on some glasses. It's not gonna be identical because this thumbnail's adorable, but it's a really cute look. I really enjoy it. I would probably make like a professor or something like that using this haircut and the glasses kind of look there. It looks very studious, and that is all I have for you guys. So I really, really hope that you enjoyed all of these different hairs. Ooh, I should remove the accessory. I really hope that you guys liked all of these hairs and that you found something that you really liked and that you may want to download. And just a huge shout out to all of the different creators that make these incredible creations and allow us to really diversify and customize our game in ways that we currently aren't really able to. So I'm sure the Sims team will catch up at some point. I know it's a lot of work, but thank goodness for custom content creators. You guys really make it something unique. So hope you guys enjoyed this little mini CC haul, and I'll catch you next time I post a video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.